How's it going, everybody, on this beautiful rainy day in rainy San Diego? It's like humid and wet, man. It's crazy, but I was just driving, driving through the rain. Anybody else like driving through the rain? I think it's pretty cool. But I was just thinking about some things that I remember from one of my mentors that he was teaching. And he was talking about how, you need to learn how to ask better questions in life, in general, in business, in school, with people. And you can learn a lot more, as well as you can understand things better just by asking better questions. For example, he was talking about how most parents, they ask their kids, like, "Hey Jimmy, how was school today?" And most kids, they don't say anything more than 3 words, right? It's like, it was good, or it was all right, or it was cool, it was school, whatever. A better question you might be able to ask is something like, "Hey Jimmy, what was the funniest thing that happened at school today?" Or who is the funniest person in class today and why? Or what was the coolest thing you learned today? And when you learned it, you're like, "Wow, that was pretty cool. I'm glad that I learned that." Right? And would you get a different answer? Would you learn more about your kids? And I just thought that was pretty awesome idea, and I thought, I wanted to share that with you guys. And you can ask better questions when you meet people, just in everything in life. You can ask better questions. For example, a lot of people nowadays, "Oh, hey, how are you?" "Good." "How are you?" "Good." And then the conversation's over for most people, and it's like, what a boring conversation. You know what I mean? So I like to ask other questions like, "Where are you from? What kind of accent is that?" That's I like accents. That sounds awesome. Or "What do you do for work?" Or how long you been working there? Or what do you like about working? Or what kind of passions are you into? Or what kind of hobbies are you into? What do you do for fun? And you can ask a million questions about people to get to know people better, to have better conversations. A fun question that I like to ask people personally is, what are some of your hidden talents, right? And you get to learn some interesting things, from different kinds of people. And, I don't know, it was just popping up in my head when I was driving. I thought, it can give someone value. So, I don't know, if you like this, share it with somebody that might be able to benefit from it, or, someone that, or if you like it, If you got comments, I'd like to hear some feedback on the video, but yeah, it was nice talking with you guys today. Let me know, what you think. Have a good day. Keep safe. Keep dry. Bye.